have a mask back at my house. I was thinking about wearing. It's like a novelty thing, but you know who Guy Fawkes is? Like,
Oh my gosh.
like,
I have my character has no idea who the heck that is.
like, you know, I figure we gotta hide our identity somehow. We put on some masks or some hoods or something. We go up to a rival gang for the Handsomes. You know, they're like a go gang or whatever, right? Their leaders have to drive really nice cars. We jack their rival gang leaders' ride, and we turn it over to the Handsomes. We get good credit with them. They're a local
Okay.
gang. They start to like us. Everything's
Well,
good. That
that
sounds like a
strikes
fun
me
night.
as being more dangerous than ripping off average Joe citizen, but it would get us in good with the gang. So sure, I'm up for that. Let's try it.
All right, this is great. All right, so you guys are in the neighborhood. Oh, you're still in your little alcove
I
in the
could just
bar,
steal his
remember?
car with my helicopter, you know. Well, he's not in it.
That sounds like an awesome idea too. I've never honestly flown in. Oh, okay, I have flown in a helicopter. I've never stolen anything with a helicopter before. That sounds fun.
Then you, my friends, have never truly lived. That's the best way to steal something. Okay, so can he get us in contact with the gang guy?
Oh yeah. Um, you just go over by the what do I call it? The Keystone, and
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
be able to find them from there.
And I don't seem to have the piece of paper I wrote his name down. I remember it was Handsome something, like Handsome,
Track.
Handsome
um,
track.
Handsome Track. Yeah, that was it.
I was making a Borderlands pun. Oh,
I honestly haven't played Borderlands. It looks like an amazing game. I've just never done it.
it is an amazing game.
Okay, so I guess I don't know if we want to role play through the whole scene or anything. We're just basically gonna
Okay, you can go over
tell
there.
them that. Should I make like a street etiquette roll?
Sure.
Okay, etiquette 2, specialization street plus charisma. I'm guessing, right?
Give me a second.
Yeah, it might not be charisma actually. Let me go check.
Etiquette is charisma. All the social skills are charisma.
Okay,
So give
so
me
that's it's going to be 7 dice.
okay. I don't think you did it right.
Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't do it right. 4 successes.
Okay. All right.
I think that's enough to improve his attitude by 1 step, actually.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that later. I haven't got all those reaction things memorized. Um, well, just for getting a job from him, he'll give you guys a job. Um,
Yeah, it says just FYI. If you get 3 or more net hits, their attitude towards you will improve 1 level.
okay. Dalamar, do you want to make a roll too? We'll see if they like you more.
Oh, for a street etiquette,
Yeah.
I can try. I don't think I will.
Let's just treat this as a teamwork roll, and then
Okay.
you can have the benefits of the 4 successes. So give me a, yeah, 3 successes, pretty good. Um, Dark, will you roll another 3 dice?
Oh, okay.
And what's your limit, by the way?
Oh, that's nothing.
What's
Oh,
your social limit?
my social limit is 4, I think.
Okay. So you guys just get 4 successes. They tell you that the guy, the leader of the handsome gang, tells you that there is a rival gang called the Toxic Junkies. And they live up north.
Oh, that's even better. They're not even in like this area. Okay.
They're having like a turf war about the boundaries between the different neighborhoods. Handsome, let me switch maps. So I'll scroll down a little bit. So the handsome group kind of figures that the boundaries should be, at the line between the districts, and these are the official districts that the city uses to like zone the different areas.
Right.
But the toxic junkies don't think so. They think that wherever they have guns, it's okay. And another thing is they're mostly orcs and a few trolls and a few dwarves, while the handsomes are mostly a human group. So there's some racial stuff going on there. The handsomes are more racist, and the toxic junkies are more open.
Okay, well, Maritza's probably fine because I actually have the looks human quality, so she can kind of pass for human.
Yeah, they don't mind
Sorta.
those guys. They know you're small, but you rolled really well on your etiquette roll.
Yeah.
So
okay.
yeah, they tell you that the leader of the toxic junkies has. What kind of car should he have? Let me look at the cars.
Like a Shin Young or something?
I don't know. I gotta look at the cars, man.
Oh.
Maybe he should not have a car. Maybe he should have a van. Well, it has a good resale price. Yeah. What's that? No, he'd have a cooler car than that. I'm gonna say he has a GMC Bulldog van.
What was that?
A GMC Bulldog.
Oh, a Bulldog. Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah. He's got it like painted with a bunch of flowers and like a hippie van. And it isn't really that good looking because they live in the rain district, so the bottom parts of the vehicle are really rusted and corrosive from all the acid rain. But so it gives you this weird idea of flowers and stuff growing out of rust.
Huh.
Anyway, if you steal their van and give it to us, we'll give you a good price for it.
Okay.
Let's say 10,000 nuyen.
Sound good to you? That's pretty good for.
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Okay. So yeah, also the handsome have a ducker, and they'll clean up after you if you succeed.
Perfect. All right, so and they told us where the toxic junkies territory is, right?
Yeah, it's just up north. They are pretty much at the lower and the left sides of the rain district. They don't actually go into the rain district for reasons I will reveal if you go ever into there.
Hmm. So, do we know anything about that part of the district and why we should stay away from it?
Basically, the entire area is an old industrial area, and actually it's still being used, even though it's mostly beat up and abandoned. So all the safety and health laws that normally apply don't, and so lots of people live there to make things even worse. So the entire district is actually flooded with toxic gas, and all the rain is really acidic and can kill you in like a day if you don't
Yikes.
have the right protection.
In other words, too harsh for even trolls and orcs to
Yeah,
think about scraping a living there.
I mean, there's people that do live there, and it's kind of oddly beautiful. But
They're probably mutated.
yeah, it's not somewhere you want to. And if you're not going to make the investment to be able to live there, or if it's not like your family stomping grounds, and you have like a real attachment to the area, you're not going to want to be in there.
Okay, and the toxic junkies live north of this place?
They live north of where you live. They live to the south of the district and to the west of the district. Kind of like
Okay,
along the rim of the
okay.
district.
Yeah, I think I see what you mean. Um, all right, so I guess the first thing that I'm going to do is uh, let's see, what is the mage's name again?
The handsome clan or the toxic
No, no, our guy, John's
junkies?
character,
Dalamar.
Dalamar?
Dalamar. Yeah, Dalamar has some investigative skills, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Yes? Okay, great.
And we need so first we got to track down this guy's van and then steal it. So, I can have a little drone go fly looking for anything.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming our contact in the Hansons told us probably where it was located, or at least where he lived, or where their hangout was, or something like that. They narrowed it down a bit, I'm assuming. We told them
Yeah.
what we were trying to do.
I'll say that their hangout is around here.
But, oh, okay, the purple
And,
area.
no, the yellow area.
Oh,
The
okay,
purple area is their territory. And they're probably trying to push south into the Hansoms territory. They may be pushed more or less, depending. But yeah.
all right. So,
But
I was trying to
yeah.
delete my drawing for you, but it
It's
won't let me
fine.
delete the little token. You can select it if you want.
If you select it and press the delete button on your keyboard, it'll delete it.
Oh, yeah, well, all right, cool.
all right. So, since we're so close to where I naturally live, I think it wouldn't be too risky to use the helicopter to grab the thing once we find it.
Okay.
Because that way they would have a heck of a time chasing us down if they see us stealing it.
Yeah.
And so we know where their hangout is. I guess let's do some scouting. I'm going to send my micro skimmer in. So let's see how the rules for that work.
All right.
I guess I'll have to make like a pilot. I'm going to jump into it. I'm
Yeah,
going
so you
to.
make your rigger jump in roll.
Okay. Wait, do I have to do that if I'm the owner?
I believe so. Let me go look for it. 167.
Also page 266.
Yeah, probably 266 is what I really want to look.
Okay. If you want to jump into a vehicle, you need an implanted control rig. You need to be the owner of or have 3 marks on the vehicle. And of course, you need the vehicle to have rigger interface gear.
Okay, so there's no dice roll associated with it, apparently.
Yeah, just a complex action. I think you only have to roll dice if you're taking over somebody else's drone by having 3 marks on it.
Well, let me check one more place.
Oh, goodness.
This is the problem with this book, is that everything's so split up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a section for matrix actions.
There's a page 241, jump into rig device.
Yeah, that's what I want. Come here.
Just letting you guys know
Okay,
I'm
so
wanting
you
to give
don't.
this a go and everything, but
You're tired?
I'm like yawning over here. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, we can stop in
let's,
half an hour.
Yeah, well, it
yeah,
won't
like,
take us long.
yeah, around half an hour or so would probably be a good time to think about winding it down, at least on my end, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, we can probably get to
We
that.
could stop now, even, but
No. I'm not about to pass out or anything. It's just
it's late. Yeah.
I'm feeling the fatigue.
Okay. So you have no problem jumping in, apparently. I guess now it's a question of driving there.
Mm-hmm. I got to make sure it doesn't get run over by a car or something on the way.
Yeah.
It's a fragile little thing.
Let's look up some navigation.
Yeah, navigation too. Okay, I think you get +1 on navigation for using AR, don't you? Let me check the skill.
I think.
No, that's only if you have a map soft. Never mind.
If you're actually jumped in, I think
I get the
you get the
control rig
+2
bonus.
or something.
Yeah, I have for my level 2 control rig.
Yeah.
Okay, well, should I make I guess I should make navigation first, then piloting, right?
Yeah. Do a navigation roll.
Okay, navigation plus what? Plus logic? Let me check the skill. I'm almost there. Navigation. There it is. Oh, it's intuition.
Intuition, yes.
Okay, so navigation 2, intuition of 4, 6 dice, +2 from the thing. One success.
Yeah. Alright, give me your piloting roll.
And that is 12 dice plus minus any modifiers for like congested traffic or anything.
Yeah.
You want me to give you the table for that?
Nope. I'm at the table. But, yeah, it looks like you fail your roll. Because I would have given you a -1, and your success is at the end of there. So let's see here.
Oh, so I got no successes on the nav roll.
Right. Oh wait, that's the nav roll?
Yeah, that was the navigation roll. My drive roll was much more.
Okay, just make your navigation roll again. You got lost.
Okay, so only 7d6.
It's at -2, so now it's 5.
Oh, okay, 6.
5.
Oh, 5.
You had a -1 last time. We didn't count it.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, this time, yeah, you make it there. Give me your driving roll.
Any modifiers?
-1.
Okay, so my driving is reaction 5 plus pilot groundcraft 4 plus 2 for the, control rig, so that's 11. Oh, darn. Oh, and I think I also get another +1 for doing it in Hot Sim.
I think you get +2 for Hot Sim.
Oh, okay, so that's 13. That I don't know what the problem there was. 7 successes.
All right, so you have no problem. You land and scout out the guy's neighborhood. Um, you find that their hangout is made up of a whole bunch of aluminum sheeting, kind of buildings made out of aluminum sheeting bolted together, covered with different art styles, and most of the people here live inside. So you don't see that many people on the outside, but you can like hear people talking inside. Like this is where the gang families are and everything. Um, and eventually you find like this open air shed kind of thing where everyone has their cars parked, kind of like they've circled the wagons a bit,
Okay.
and in the center of all the vehicles, you can see a table where some guys are playing cards. And you do see in the circle, one of the vehicles is the gang leader's bulldog.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna try to park the micro skimmer like somewhere really inconspicuous, but leave it there for the moment, like in a tiny little nook or underneath a box or something where it can kind of squeeze in.
Okay, I believe there's like a piloting plus stealth roll.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, vehicular stealth. Hold on, let me pull up the page for that real quick. I think I know where it is. It's under combat. Vehicles, vehicle tests. I can't find the specific thing. So I guess it's just...
It's pilot plus stealth.
Oh, okay.
With a limit of...
Well, I don't have a stealth program for it, so I guess it's just a pilot. If I'm going to be checking out of the thing,
Yeah, okay.
So that's only 2 dice, crud.
They get 1 hit, so they do detect your drone. They detect there's a drone flying around their area. And one of the guys picks up a baseball bat and comes over to see the drone and take it out.
Oh, crap. I get it out of there.
Okay, and this drone does not go very high, so it kind of like flits around the ground and runs away.
Yeah.
Where do you want to do with your drone?
Where are we? We're still over kind of at his house, right? Or with the Handsome's turf?
Yeah, you're probably still in the Handsome's turf.
Okay, I'm going to have the thing withdraw to us. They probably won't be able to follow it.
Yeah, they don't able to follow it.
Okay, well now we know where the thing is.
Yep.
So, I guess we could just go in and you could, stun those guys with your wizard thing, or mind control them to leave the room. And then, I don't know if I can steal it with let's see. I still kind of want to use the helicopter so they can't try to follow us. And also just because I want to do it for its own sake.
Yeah.
And so if we can just get it out of the shed, or heck, I could even just kind of knock the shed over with the helicopter, couldn't I? It's really flimsy, isn't it?
You have weapons on the helicopter?
Just an assault rifle. That wouldn't do anything.
So, like, you want to, like, put your winch on the garage and knock it over?
Yeah, or tear the roof off.
Yeah, sure, you could try that.
And, you know, throw some flashy spells around if anybody comes after us to drive him back, and then make off with it. Does that sound good?
I can do that. John?
Quick and dirty. John?
I'm sorry, guys. My son was talking to me real quick. Let me finish up with him, and I'll be back right with you in like a minute.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let's see if there's any vehicle strength while we're looking.
Any what?
Like, vehicle strength for how much you can lift with the...
I would assume it would be the same as the cargo capacity, which is like, you know, a lot.
But, like, let's say you have, like, you know, that thing where you tie each other's cars together and they're zooming off in opposite directions, and you want to see, you know, like a tractor pull.
Oh, yeah.
Is there rules for tractor pulls?
There don't seem to be. Just off the top of my head, I would say probably whichever vehicle has a higher body can pull the other one.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll treat the body and we'll roll bodies together.
And let's see, the Dragon has a body of 22, and
pretty good, yeah.
the van has a body of only 16.
Well, I mean, it would be doing against the shed.
Oh, right.
Unless someone jumped into the van and tried to drive off, and then it'd be like, chopper versus van, who wins? But logically speaking, once the van got off the ground, it wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah, I'm glad we're...
It has rockets in it.
Right. If he's a troll, don't put it past him.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we're going this route, because I kind of had a bad feeling about trying to do that thing with the stealth drone without a decker.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
I
I'm not
mean,
going to say it's impossible, but it would have been interesting.
I don't want to have freaking Ares Black Ops, you know, grappling into my house and shooting me dead in my sleep.
Yeah, that's always
the
a
next
bad
day.
day. Plus, they'd take your helicopter away.
Yeah. Even worse.
They'd, like, shoot you when you're bleeding on the ground. You see them jump into your helicopter and fly away. It's, like, the worst death ever.
So where are we in the helicopter at the moment?
We found it, but I don't think we're in the helicopter yet.
No, I think we're still at Twisty's house, and I just scouted and found the van in this little shed with my micro drone.
Okay.
And it probably needs recharging after that long trip, so I'll store it for now and go jump in the helicopter and you know, ask John to get in and get a rope. You know, and you know he can. Do you have any physical skills, Delmar?
Like, what did you need?
Gymnastics for climbing?
What? Oh my goodness, no. Why would I want to climb?
I don't know. Just in case, you know, you need to jump down there, or you know, you need to like ride the winch down or something. Could we do that?
Use a free fall roll to use zip lines.
I don't think I have that skill. I was thinking about getting it, but I just didn't have enough skills.
Well, you wouldn't need it. John would need it.
Okay.
Delamar would need it.
Is it a wench or a claw? Like, I figured you had like a claw or a magnet or something. Like, it's just like a hook, like on the front of a Jeep?
Yeah, it's just a hook. So I would need to attach it to the front of the van. Or could I just try to kind of drag it into no, that probably wouldn't work. Trying to drag it to get the roof of the shed off.
Yeah, it was a pretty cheap winch. I think you need to attach it manually.
Yeah, there's a much better one that costs like 10,000 that I didn't, you know, couldn't go for. Mm-hmm. But I'm just thinking that if we just run in there and grab the thing, they're going to follow after us with a bunch of guys in cars to, shoot us up. I might be able to drive them though, if you fancy, leaning out of the window and shooting flamethrowers at people's cars on the run.
Well, how about this? We cause a distraction, right? And then we drive it, or we hook up your winch. I guess I don't know, man. Like, yeah, we cause a distraction, and then we fly down. We attach the winch, and we fly up.
Yeah, actually, could we just, instead of having to take the roof of this shed thing off, couldn't we just kind of bring the helicopter low to the ground and then lower the winch and kind of take it sideways into the shed and drag it out?
Oh, I was thinking of having some people attack from like the other side. Well, in this case, not people.
I don't think they offered to do that for us.
No. Actually, I wasn't really. I didn't mean people, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking like spirits. Like I can summon a couple elementals. Like.
Oh, I can have my drone go shoot at them also.
If you want to, that's fine. The elementals. I mean, it's draining to summon a couple of them, but
that'll probably be pretty good though.
But when they die, I mean, honestly, when they get destroyed or when the fight's over or whatever, at the end of the day, it didn't cost me any new yen. You lose a drone. I don't know how expensive those things are.
It's counting the gun and everything, it's like 8,000. It's not horrible, but it would eat.
Did you say 80,000?
8,000.
Oh, 8,000. Oh, okay. I was like, oh my goodness, I would want my $80,000 drone to get blown up. That would be bad.
But it's pretty tough though. Drones are pretty hard to take out just by shooting them.
Okay.
Because they count as vehicles.
So yeah,
even better I can get some armor.
Like I'll summon a spirit. You use your drone. We make a distraction, like a drone that can fly away. Hopefully.
Yeah, it flies.
And then I really don't like the idea of being lowered down on a winch to attach it to the van, but I can try, sure. And then I guess we just take off in a helicopter.
Can you get a spirit to do that? To attach the winch?
Like yeah, I could.
So can you summon 2 spirits?
I can.
Yeah, well, let's do that. Have one make a distraction, have the other one go in and connect the winch, and after it's done that, then, continue to block the gangers, and just fly off with the thing.
Okay.
Alright. I'm not going to go through combat with the guys because we only got 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
So, Dalamar, why don't you make some... just choose a force level and then make some drain rolls.
Okay. The summoning and magic, and then to resist drain would be a drain roll, and the drain value is the resistance test. Okay. So I would summon us. I want a distraction. I want to try to think them. But I want it to be maneuverable. So I guess, I would summon a spirit of air. And that would be... what do we got? 4 and 6 is 10. So I roll 10 dice to summon the spirit of air. I would get 2 successes. I'm trying to summon a level 6. A force 6 spirit. I think I'm going to go ahead and spend a point of edge.
Okay.
To re-roll the ones that failed.
Okay, so you roll 96.
Yeah, I would roll...
86.
Yeah, I'd roll 8. And so I'd have a total of 4.
So you get 1 task out of the spirit.
This air spirit, the task would be to
attached to the winch, I guess.
Actually, again, I'm not trying to kill anybody, so I would say I would task it into destroying their property, like you know how they circle the wagon.
Yeah.
Like I would task the air spirit into doing as much property damage to the cars on the other side of the circle from where the gang leader's thing is.
Okay.
And then I would summon a spirit of man. Oh, and so he got 3 successes, so I make a drain resistance roll against that. And so I resist the drain on summoning the spirit.
Okay.
And then I summon a spirit of man. I'm going to try to summon like a junkyard spirit, or like maybe an old auto worker or mechanic.
Okay.
I mean, it seems like they're in like an industrial area. Like
Yeah.
I kind of want to get a spirit that kind of knew how to hook a winch up to a vehicle.
Okay.
And again, I don't think I really need a Force 6 spirit to that, so I'll go with maybe this is only like a Force, say, 4.
Okay.
And so I'll roll 3 successes on this test, and it would roll 4 dice to resist that. And so I'd get 2 successes on that, or 2 tasks. And
Okay.
I guess the closest task to doing what we're trying to do for it would be to to basically get it to properly secure the cable and
help push it out, maybe.
It has to manifest and it has to connect to the cable.
Oh yeah, that's 2.
So there you go, 2. And yeah, I guess that would be it. And then the drain on that. No, man, I clicked my little button. Why didn't it show up? Click it again. Yeah, I'll resist the drain on that.
Okay, now remember, we have to do this when we're close, because they can't go more than like 300 meters from him, right?
They can't go more than 300 meters from me. So I could summon them like right outside your apartment.
We're gonna say it's dark now, so it's after dark. So.
And then.
Yeah.
And then they could just like hang out. They'll hang out near me until we need them.
Yeah. So they'll hang out in the chopper, and you can all fly to the chopper together.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
And then I'm pretty sure if you are in your apartment's like a giant garage, and it's probably was that type of area before. You know, I mean, like, you know, you're probably not the only person that's ever like lived in that area that's had vehicles. So
I'm kind of assuming that most of the money from my medium lifestyle goes towards having a larger than normal space while not having that many amenities. You know, having amenities more like a low lifestyle.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like the type of spirit of man I probably sure it would be like an old, because we're kind of like ghosts.
Yeah, I think. Hold on, I gotta take this phone call real quick.
Sure.
Oh, this is going okay for having half the players. I'm gonna make faces.
Dancing on the beat.
what exactly they do, but it looks like I could give it either the critter power accident or psychokinesis, and so that it doesn't really have to manifest or anything. It would just like start bashing out windows or flipping bikes over, or I guess it would kind of look like a poltergeist or something was tearing up their vehicles on that side of the field.
That sounds like a good idea. Can you do that?
Yeah.
And then yeah, for the spirit of man, he would need to manifest, and then
you take care of that.
whatever that used to be a task. Like
I don't see any role for manifesting.
Yeah, I can lower it down with a winch, right? And it won't get hurt.
Sure.
It's made of metal anyway.
The spirit of man, when he manifests, I don't know.
Oh, I guess
what he would
it's not
manifest
affected by
as.
gravity when it's astral, though, so never mind.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have to manifest until he's, the winch is already down there anyway.
Okay, so yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. You get in your chopper.
I'm going to keep it above that atoll level until he can get the thing manifested, though, by the way.
Okay. That's not a problem. So do you hover over there and then let the winch down?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to make a perception roll. I don't see how you could be stealthy like that. And you're stealthy as terribleness, right?
Well, no, it's not that bad when I'm adding in my decking roll and everything.
Okay.
Can I at least roll it? I think I have sneaking 1.
Sure, try and be sneaky.
That applies to vehicles, so that's plus intuition, right?
Yeah, intuition.
So that's 5 dice plus 2 from my.
But it's actually no, it's pilot plus sneak, not intuition. It's a skill plus skill for some reason.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a.
Oh, okay. Pilot plus sneaking.
Yeah.
That's better then, because I have a 6 skill in it. So that's 6, 7, then plus 2 from the control rig, and I think like minus 3 because it's a big vehicle.
Sounds right.
That's one of the. I think there's something that mentions in that's you get minus 3 to your stealth. So that's going to be 6 dice.
Okay.
I think.
Roll them.
3 successes.
Oh, you succeeded.
I think it's probably pretty quiet, compared to a modern helicopter.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm sure it has a stealth score if I go and look into stats. I'm not going to. Alright, so they don't notice your super sneaky health chopper. Overwatch Division does. So your timer has begun. But okay, you start. Your spirit of man materializes. He looks like old mechanic guy with oil all over his apron. And you get him onto the winch, and the winch starts going down to the roof. Now, did you want to go all the way and directly onto the car, or did you want to pull out the roof first?
Could we pull the car out from under the roof?
But you'd have to drive it. You'd have to be off to the side and pull it out first, and not go straight up.
Oh, yeah, good point. So could I do that with a pilot check?
First,
can I do that at street level?
Could
I do a pilot check to kind of bring the helicopter down to street level and pull backwards to pull the van out before going up?
Sure. Didn't you want to distract them first, though?
Yeah, that's the air spirit, right?
Okay, yeah. So, let's see, that was a 6 dice air spirit?
Yeah, it's a force 6 air spirit, which means its magic is its force. And then let me look at.
Yeah, what page is it on?
The spirit itself is on page 304, and then the.
Okay, great.
Force
the
6.
power I'm going to be
pretty good.
having it do is. Where are they?
You're selling the power of air, you said?
Yeah, it's gonna be yeah, it's a spirit of air that's gonna be doing the distraction.
Okay.
Accident is on page 394. But that's not really conspicuous enough to be a distraction. Because it makes it look like just random accidents, you know?
Yeah, then it would be probably the psychokinesis one. Is
Page
what
400.
page?
I'm just going to treat it as an unarmed combat roll. Or exotic ranged weapon. Yeah, I'm going to treat it as exotic ranged weapon. So it'll roll 12d6.
It rolls, yeah, magic plus willpower, and
It
starts.
causes 2 successes to cause this distraction.
Doing whatever, yeah.
Throwing shit around and ruining cars. And they only roll 1 success to notice this is a distraction. So yeah, okay, make your piloting roll to get down to ground level.
Alright. So that's, let's see, piloting plus reaction, right?
Sounds good.
So that's 6 for the piloting. That's 4 plus 2 for the specialty. Plus 5 reaction is 11. Plus 2 from the control rig is 13. Plus 2 from hot sim, which is 15. And is there any minuses from that for?
No, we'll just roll this.
Or yeah, actually, I guess difficulty increases the threshold.
If you get less than 3 successes, I get an extra roll to notice you.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, one of the guys does notice the chopper. Do you want to spend an edge point?
No, I'm going to need that if we're going to need to run away.
Okay.
I want to save that to avert a glitch if I'm flying, to avoid crashing.
They notice that there's a chopper there, and like a couple guys yell out. Most of them are trying to prevent their cars from getting smashed up by the elemental. So let's roll for them. They rolled pretty good.
What are they doing?
They're trying to take out the elemental.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And they actually get more successes than the elemental somehow. So the elemental won't be a problem for them after this turn. Okay, so let's roll for the elemental to attach the winch to the car. He gets a couple successes, so that works. Alright, so the elementals have attached to their car. I don't see how you could dodge while you're waiting for, trying to pull it out.
No, they can definitely shoot at me, but the helicopter is pretty tough.
Yeah, they try and shoot the helicopter, but it doesn't do much.
It has armor of 8, I think, and 22 body.
Yeah.
So that's like 30 dice to soak.
So they're shooting it. Yep.
If they don't do more than the armor, then it takes no damage.
And there's no way to do more. They're using light arms. They weren't expecting a chopper.
So it's just like little click, 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 click.
Yep, pretty much.
Although I think that they can theoretically shoot at me through the window if you want to deal with the rules for that, or if you just want to argue that they're
You notice a couple of them pulling out automatic machine guns.
But
they don't do armor piercing. They're light. I mean, they're doing like full auto bursts.
If you need to buy more time, I'll try to them to stop.
Try to what?
If we need to get more time before I don't know how fast we're talking about between when you can drag the van and we can fly away and when they can pull out their heavy weapons and start firing at us. But if we need to buy some extra time, I'll try to get them to stop what they're doing.
Okay, why don't we make a roll for piloting? Is there a winch roll or is it just a piloting roll?
I got the thing from Arsenal, and it didn't mention any specific rolls for using it.
Just give me a piloting roll. We're going to say -3.
Okay, so that's 12 dice.
Okay.
2 successes.
Okay, you
But
pull it out of
I think the
the.
control rig also reduces the threshold for
Really?
driving tests with it. Let me check that real quick. I know,
Okay.
I remember the thing.
I'm gonna treat it as extended action. So you need
Yeah,
to have 10 successes to have successfully got the vehicle out in the air. Sounds good to me.
that sounds good. So Delamar needs to distract them before they shoot up my chopper worse.
Actually, I'm gonna say it's equal to the body of the vehicle, and the body of this vehicle is 16, I believe. So
Okay,
you'll need
that,
16 successes.
that sounds good.
Okay, so we need to get them to stop.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna
Okay.
be able to get some rocket launchers or something.
Sounds like a good time to break out the mob mind power.
Yep.
Yeah, make them flee or something.
Let me pull that real quick.
Actually, you know what? I could deploy the railroad drone and have it do suppressing fire at them.
That could help too. Maybe we should do both.
Yeah, let's do both.
Let's see.
Okay, in that case, it's going to take a complex action for me to deploy the drone. But if we were doing initiative, then I would be getting probably 2 or 3 actions around.
Well, I'm
'cause I
not.
have,
Yeah, I'm not rolling initiative right now.
yeah, but just I'm probably going to be acting more often than these guys, is what I'm saying. So I'm going to go ahead and spend the
Okay.
complex action to deploy the drone. I'm not going to jack into it. I'm just going to give it an order to do suppressive fire at these guys.
Is piloting a complex action?
Yes, controlling a vehicle is a complex action.
Okay.
But you only have to do it once per turn, not once per combat pass.
All right. Oh yeah. So even though they're not acting as fast as you, they're still firing more often than you'd make piloting rolls.
Yeah.
So you could actually do additional stuff in addition to pilot your plane for free, which I guess is giving orders to your drone.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And I think you can also, take additional complex actions in a round to do maneuvers with your vehicle. So
Okay.
I'm just going to order it to start, suppressive firing. Oh, Ryu just popped online. I wonder if that's him.
Really?
Give him an earful.
Finally? What?
I just saw him pop onto Skype. I don't know if that.
Oh, he's been on Skype all night. Yes. Yes.
Shite.
What?
Shite indeed.
Eat your soul. Minus 10 to San. Okay.
Oh, sick. We'll fill him in on what happened.
Well, that's the plus side about doing it this way, is we can just make him watch the video. Yeah.
So it's rather late to bring him in on anything here.
It's
so I
way
guess
too
we're
late.
Just finish this thing up
Yeah.
and.
Yeah. Oh, did John say why he was stepping away, or is he looking up
Oh
something?
no, I'm here.
Are you looking up something?
Yeah, I was just looking at mob mind
Oh, okay, you're still looking at
make sure we
mind.
were doing it right and everything.
Right.
So whenever you want me to make a spellcasting roll, I will.
Yeah.
Okay. The area effect is pretty huge. Like area effect spells, I think have a radius of the force in meters,
It's pretty big.
and so with like a 6 meter radius, that's a pretty big. Yeah, it's like 18 feet, and so double that, that's like 36 feet across,
So you're
like a
gonna have
circle.
no problem with that. The problem is that first of all, you're inside. You're looking at inside a garage with lots of cars in it, right? And they're all taking cover behind different vehicles. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to like I'm gonna make a roll that determines like what percentage you can see.
Okay, I was thinking. Maybe I got the situation wrong. I thought they were like outside, around like a picnic table, and they had circled their cars around, and it was more of like an open air kind of thing, and that's why we were coming in with a
Yeah,
helicopter and lifting it off.
it's like you go to a park, right? And they
Uh huh.
have that wooden house over the park where it's open air. You know what I mean? Like there's no
Okay.
walls, but there's a roof.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
there's a bunch of cars parked in the circle in there. Okay? And they're taking
Okay.
cover on the cars and shooting at you from inside the circle of cars.
Okay. All right.
So they're all like coming out of cover to shoot at you. So you can shoot some of them, but depending on what your order is, if you order them to run away, they're going to run back into the shed, and immediately you'll lose eye contact with them.
No, I'm the when I'm just gonna try to, I guess, see as many of them as I can, like whichever group is the largest.
Right.
And then actually, I guess whatever group is closer to pulling out heavy weapons, because that's really what I want to try to stop them from doing. And
Okay. Give me a perception roll first.
okay, perception, we can do that. That's
It's
cool. That is what, intuition plus perception skill.
Yes.
Okay, so that is 9. So 4 successes.
Okay, that's good enough. You can target the guys going for heavy weapons.
Okay.
Let me roll
And
to
then
see how many other guys you get. I'm
okay.
going to multiply the number of successes by 3. 1. So you get only the guys going for heavy weapons.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your
And
spellcasting roll.
all right, spellcasting. I will go ahead and cast it at I guess the 4/6, which would I'd roll 12 dice.
Okay, pretty good.
And what happens is I'm gonna give them the command to empty their clips, break down their weapons, and lay on the floor.
Okay.
As long as laying on the ground, is gonna let me still see them. If
It won't
not,
let
like
you see them until
take a
you.
few steps forward and then lay on the
Yeah.
ground or something like that. I'll tell them to
Yeah,
do that.
tell them to come out of the shed and then lay on the ground.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, when you go
Leave
up,
cover,
the roof will
leave cover,
disappear.
break down your weapons, and place your clips and your broken down weapons on the ground in front of you.
Okay, that's their command.
Um,
And they'll do it.
and then I would resist that. They get to resist that with logic plus willpower.
Okay, that'll be a little bit low for
And
these jokers. They fail.
Yeah, and then pretty much it'll continue. They'll continue doing that until I think they roll 1 die because they reduced that roll by my force.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so.
That's right. That was what happened. I forgot about that part.
So like pretty much every round they'll just roll 1 die, and eventually if they get 5 successes, or I break line of sight with them or whatever, they'll start thinking for themselves again.
Okay.
And then I need to resist drain on that. The drain is, for this spell, is the force of the spell plus 1 because it's a
it's a
pretty
powerful
heavy duty spell. So I'll decide if I spend another edge after I make this roll, but I probably will.
Yeah.
Let's resist drain. Well, hey, 6 successes. That's really lucky.
You're fine.
Well, I still take 1 point of stun damage from that because it was a +6 spell and a +1. So I still take some even with that good of a roll, but I'll live with that. I'm pretty happy with only taking 1 point of stun off of doing something like that.
Okay. All right. You know what? It's after 10:30 now.
Okay.
You guys have got the winches, and you just took out all the heavy weapons. So we're just going to skip the rest of the. Why don't you roll some piloting rolls, like roll 5 of them.
Okay.
Just don't get a critical glitch.
You have to they.
And doing
I don't know how hard it is
-3
to follow a helicopter at night carrying a van, but.
Right. Yeah. Okay, 12d6 -3, 12d6 is the rolls I'm making for it. And like I said, I also deployed the roto drone, so it's going to be kind of...
Yeah, the roto drone will keep anyone else from going for the heavy weapons.
Just kind of spray some bullets at anyone who goes, randomly. It's not actually a very good shot, but it can at least discourage them.
Yeah, I'll keep them busy.
And, okay, so there's one roll. Oh, that's it.
Well, obviously, I think you're doing that on purpose, and I'm proud of you. You're using suppressive cover fire and not trying to kill them. They don't need to die over us stealing their van.
Yeah, well, I think they agree, which is the principle that suppressive fire works on.
Yeah.
4 successes, 3 successes. That's 11 successes, and I'd already gotten, I think, 2 successes. So probably this next one will do it. Oh, all right.
All right.
So I take it out stylishly.
All right, you fly off into the night sky.
And I have the roto drone order it to come back up and rendezvous and land back on the drone rack, and which kind of folds back in.
Here's a little chirp of acknowledgement. And recharge. And you have to do some repairs to it because it did get shot a few times, but I'm not going to roll damage.
Yeah, I have mechanic skills for these things and kit, so I'm imagining that I can.
So let me make a roll. Okay, the van security system goes off and it's going beep 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 and flashing lights over the city.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, we're going to have to land eventually here shortly, because they're also probably going to have, the equivalent of GPS and, a low jack or whatever on it, too. So
yep, they're tracking.
You're going to...
I have a hardware skill, so I can, I can shut that thing off if I can
get
down there onto it.
You want to do it midair? You want to crawl down the cable and, slip into the
wire and
hot wire it?
Can I do that?
Yes.
You're going to control this helicopter that I'm in while you're climbing down a cable to mess with that.
I can put it on. Actually, I can't do that. I would have to put it on autopilot because when I'm in hot sim, I can't move.
Okay, but you're still leaving me in a helicopter without a pilot while you're crazy. Okay.
And,
do you stop him from doing this, Delamar?
Oh, wait.
No,
I don't have any.
I don't want to get into an altercation with him over it. I think it's bloody insane.
I don't have any climbing skills.
You need the freefall skill.
Oh,
if he falls to his death, I'm stuck in a helicopter in the middle of the sky.
That's
with no
body
idea
based,
how to
right?
fly it.
So I have three.
Set
I have
on
three dice.
autopilot.
Okay, you have 3 dice. Roll 'em.
I think I'm gonna. If I get a glitch, that's what I'm gonna spend my edge on.
Yes, that's a good idea.
That's
Also,
hard to
you get a
see.
free edge for trying something so awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna basically kind of, set the helicopter to go real slow and
Yeah,
get
yeah.
back to, shut that thing
Don't
off.
kill me, doggy brain. I'll give you a AI treat.
Oh, What? I got a glitch. Spin an edge. Spin an edge.
No,
How does that work?
No, you
How
don't
does
have
that-
to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
If you get a glitch and you still succeed, then you do both. So you do succeed, but you've ripped up your hands pretty bad.
Oh,
They're
okay.
bleeding
That's fine.
from the zip line.
That's
So
fine.
take 3 points of damage.
Physical. Okay, that's fine. I can recover from that.
So you're at -1 penalty. That's why I chose
Yeah.
3.
And then I'm going to do. I'm imagining I'm kind of having the hardware kit, just kind of
Right.
probably in my teeth, and a kit, a bag hanging from my teeth while I do this insane
Yep, yep.
thing. And
So I believe that's. Are you just trying to disable it, or are you trying to take ownership right in one swing?
I don't think that would be. I don't think I can do that fast enough.
I don't think you can. I think you need a decker to kill the firewall
I can
first.
do it, but it's going to take time.
Okay. So yeah, let's just disable it.
Hardware plus logic, or
Yeah, hardware plus
intuition?
logic.
Okay, that's 7 dice -1 for the injury penalty, and I don't know, any penalties for the insane situation.
No, it's okay. You're inside the cab. You can put on the seatbelt if you want.
Oh yeah, good point. I would be inside the cab. Okay, so that's
Yeah, you have to
6.
stand on the bumper and open up the hood and reach in with your electronics kit while it's the engine's running and blaring at you. No, you're inside the cab, bro. You're inside the cab.
Yeah, and okay, so 66, 2 successes. Do I need to make another roll?
Oh yeah, make another roll. Let's get to 5.
Is it going to be decreasing my dice pool? Or
No,
is
it's
it
not.
always, okay.
It's not as I'm counting. I like to have extended actions sometimes.
No, yeah, that
So
actually I kind of do too.
Yeah, so give me up to 5.
Okay,
All right, you need 2 more.
can probably get it with 1 more. All right.
All right, yep, you make it stop. It goes beep. So you've basically disconnected the battery.
Okay. And rather than trying to make the climb back up into my
Yeah,
helicopter,
good luck with that.
I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to go. I'm going to sit back, recline in the cab seat, go VR, and rig into the helicopter and fly it from the seat of the truck it's carrying.
Okay, Delamar, you notice the chopper starts flying by itself.
Well, is it flying by itself or is it nose diving by itself?
It's going to go land, and you guys are pretty close, so it's kind of going down pretty fast.
It seems to be over Twisty's apartment, or her house.
Yeah, you can
garage
see
place.
Twisty's apartment if you decide you know what it looks like.
I would probably be gripping on until to fly me away from the wreck. But for the time being, I think I'm just gonna grit my teeth and hope for the best.
Okay, give me a piloting
But
roll to
I'm
land.
definitely knuckling it and not happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that a piloting at -3 for the awkward weight, or just
Just a
pilot?
-1. Most
Okay,
of that
so
penalty was due to people shooting you,
Yeah, good
like
point.
basically suppressive fire against you.
Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3,
4,
5.
5. You're good.
Oh, phew. Okay.
All right, so you land back in your hangar with the car.
And get some freaking, towel or bandages for my hands, I
Yeah,
guess. Oh,
okay.
I don't have a med kit. Dalmar, can't you heal?
Delamar,
okay.
you notice him. He's pretty beat up.
Her hands are looking pretty bloody, and,
Okay. Yeah, when you get inside and I'm done shaking and uh, I'm kind of calm and
Oh, come on. What? You've
well,
never seen the
I guess I'll snap out of it because I assume you have some work to do. You got to take care of a GPS. You disabled all the tracking software before we landed at your place, right?
Well, I shut it down, but I still got to change us to the owner,
Okay, okay.
which will
All
take,
right, yeah.
probably a couple hours or something. I'm looking up the roll. It'll only take a few rolls. I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Okay.
But they're not uh what am I saying here? Like they couldn't you stopped the tracking before they could, track us down to here, right?
Yeah, that's why I did that crazy
Okay.
shit.
Although,
Oh, okay, I had no clue what you were. You just jumped out of that helicopter
oh
and left
wait,
me up here.
that'd be fine.
I wasn't exactly following what was going on.
And
Um,
Twisty basically is going to like pull out a Nick stick or cigarette or whatever you call it and say, listen, if you're going to expect me to explain every seemingly crazy thing that I do in our working relationship, we're going to run into some problems. That's just how I roll, okay?
all
It
right.
worked, right? We got the freaking van.
Yes, indeed, we did.
Good
He's
job with the
Uh,
mind mojo and the spirits and shit, by the way.
yeah, good job on not crashing and letting me die in a giant ball of wreckage. I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure it was a really complicated and climbing down that cable. What that was in. I, I I honestly don't know if you just have that much confidence in your own skills or if you're crazy. Maybe a little bit of both.
Well, don't ask my sister's opinion because I know which one she'll tell you. But I like to think that I'm just that good.
Um.
also Delamar notices some Nova Coke laying around.
Yeah, that's
All
yeah.
right. I look at the wound and I guess I kind of like try to guess how much it is. Um.
Yeah. She ripped up her hands. I said it was 3 damage points physical.
All right. I will shoot for a. Oh wow, the drain on heal's honestly not that hard at all. Sure, I'll do 4-6. Why not?
Okay.
I'll do a 4-6 heal, which is I roll my spell. I touch her hands, and I get 3 successes, which is enough to
Yeah, that's good.
heal the wounds. Um, let's see. What is the base time? The base time is normally I would have to use hits to also reduce the base time, and like that is another factor. But I think basically I would just probably have to like
It's fine. You guys have
maintain the
all
spell for
night.
about 3 turns,
Yeah.
and so you'd heal like a point a turn for 3 turns, and I would then resist the drain, which it only does like force -4, so I only had to resist 2. So yeah, I resist the drain of the spell.
Okay, great.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Also, it looks like
you're. Oh yeah, go ahead. I was just gonna say you're all healed up, and I
Oops.
think we're okay.
yeah. I'm gonna get to work on doing the hardware plus logic to change the owner of the vehicle so that we can hand it over to the so we can drive it over there without having to freaking fly it.
Yeah.
So that basically, I'm on page 237, and it's a hardware plus logic. It takes an hour for each roll, and it looks like the threshold is yikes 24. So basically, I just got to roll a bunch of dice and hope I don't get any glitches. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we're going to have the other characters come in next week and save us from my stupidity.
Well, yeah. Technically, you don't really need to change the owner. I mean, you can just give it
Yeah,
to the
but I have to
guys.
drive it. I have to drive it to them.
Oh, you don't
And
want to drop it from the air? Okay.
yeah. And plus I just want to get some practice.
It lands right in front of the Gang Slumlord's throne. Like, you sound very AR. Hey, give me my truck.
Well,
No,
I'll tell you
okay.
what. I'll kind of take the thing around the corner from where I live to work on it so that it doesn't display my house precisely if I glitch it,
Okay.
and just start working on it for a few hours. Oops. I'll just see how. I can probably do it in a few minutes since I'm just going to be rolling one after another.
Okay. Also, for further notice, I have not decided if this requires turning it on. I don't think you need to be connected to the matrix to do this normally, though.
Well, you don't, but if you glitch, the thing will send out. Oh wait, I have a jammer. I'm going to set up my jammer next
Yeah,
to
set
it.
up your jammer. Apparently, you can turn any device into a jammer. So you pick like the highest device rating device you have, and you can turn it into a jammer with a roll.
I have a specialty jammer. I have a directional jammer.
That probably works better then. So use
rating 2. So, and then I'm just going to start rolling to fix it. 2, 4. No glitches. Oh wait, is that a glitch? Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Yes, you glitched there. Alright, so
I guess maybe
that's actually a critical glitch because you rolled no successes. So use your edge.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use my. Well, wait, I already used an edge point to avoid.
I gave you an extra edge because you were
crazy.
Yeah,
that's right.
And you also did not actually use that edge because you took damage instead. So you have 2 edge points.
Alright, cool. In that case, yeah, I used 1 edge point. And so I don't lose my successes that I got, do I?
No.
So I got 7, so I'm a third of the way there.
So you're up to 7? Okay.
10, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. This is taking a long time. I'm going to need some soy calf. 22, probably one more. It's 24 that I need, so probably this one will get it. Yes.
Okay, great. So it takes you all night to do.
Yeah. But hey, it's now. It's not going to track us when we drive it, so
right.
I can just drive it right up to the gangers without worrying about getting caught.
Yeah. All right. Good job. You got your 10,000 credits. You two can split that any way you want.
I'd be okay splitting it equally. We both did a lot to contribute there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds fine with me. And I would kind of want to make sure that the Handsomes and Handsome Track understood. I liked him. It was cool meeting him. We were kind of just in the mood to make some money and get into some trouble, but I don't really feel like being the direct target of another gang. So if you can kind of, forget who got you that van. I'm not
he
looking
makes
to
such
build
a
my...
good argument for you to join his gang. Look at that. You rolled 4 successes.
Oh, you're wanting to join his gang? Is that
he
what
wants
you're
you to
doing?
join your gang. he gets 4 successes, so he makes a really good offer. Probably
you guys have
they don't have a mage yet. They want a mage.
No. I mean like a reserves program or something.
What's the reserves program?
But like 2 weeks of summer and like 1 weekend a month or something program or something like that.
Wait, what's the reserves program?
It's something from a long time ago. I think they still have it, like with, the armies and things, like when they need to boost up their numbers.
So they'll call you when they need you. Okay.
Yeah, I really don't I'm a mage.
All right.
The whole concept of me getting jumped into anything, I find not appealing.
This is okay.
And stuff like that. But if you guys want help, if you want a friend,
yeah.
And if I can consider you my friend, I'm down with that.
They're down with that. They just ask you to wear their gang colors.
See that?
Come on, man.
What are their gang colors again?
Yellow and orange.
Yellow and orange. Oh God.
Fashion emergency, huh?
Wow.
Like an armband or something.
hey, Twisty says I'll do it. I mean, I kind of have another group that I'm sort of associated with, but if you just want me to show that I'm sort of associated with you, I guess is it a men only gang? That's cool
No,
if it
it's
is.
not. There's a lot of kids here. Actually, like the way I saw this gang working is Handsome Jack. No, wait, that's not right. The leader of the Handsomes basically watches the kids. He's like the daycare guy, while everyone else in the gang, does their thing and tries to make a living. So he's basically a teacher. So all the kids are like sitting around him with like wearing those Chinese robes you see the kids wear sometimes when they're in school in China.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like the pupil of the master kung fu guy. So yeah, he teaches them stuff like the basic education. So it's like they get a free school out of it. But yeah, if I don't even remember why I started saying that. But whatever. Yeah, they definitely want Twisty to be part of the gang too. But they're not so sure about just letting you wear the gang colors
Oh, okay. No, that's
if
fine.
you're in another gang. No, they want you to actually join the gang if you're going to do that.
Oh, in that case, never mind.
Yeah, but they might have some work for you later.
That would be cool.
But they don't want like they want you to be part of the family.
Yeah, she understands.
Yeah. And Delamar doesn't have any family.
No, but I don't mind having like extended friends and family.
Yeah.
Like I'll take the colors, but when I take them, I'll make sure he understands it. You know, for one, when I do certain activities, you don't want me displaying your colors probably, and I probably won't display them when I'm just going down to the supper shack or something. But if you want me to wear it when we're hanging out, like at the car thing, like we did last night, or doing stuff like that, I'm fine. Like. If you guys want to say, hey, you guys have a mage on. If you're looking for a mage to like, say, hey, we got a mage that can back us up. If you're trying to have a beef with somebody, you want to throw my name around or something. I'm not going to be too upset about that either. Like, try to give me a heads up.
Okay.
But
they'll take
I
that.
think we can definitely be friends on this whole matter.
Yeah, they'll take that. Yeah.
And you got to remember that, I think a lot of people will understand that just because you have, the colors of a specific gang doesn't mean you're totally into them. Because a lot of people, they're not really given a choice whether to join the local gang. They're pretty much, you're going to join the gang or you're dead. Or we're going to make your life miserable at the very least.
Yeah.
So, I think people will understand that it's just kind of a result of where you live.
So I'll say that, Delamar, you get a free point of contacts with this gang.
Okay.
Just like rank 1, whatever.
I wrote down 0 cool 2. I'm assuming the loyalty rating's 1. What would his connection rating be?
Let me look at the chart for that.
Good question.
Connection.
And they should really give us more room for contacts on our character.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys are using a custom character sheet too, right?
I think so, yeah. Like a custom sheet or, I downloaded it off the net. Somebody made it.
Yeah, I found his website. So there's the loyalty rating table. There's the connection rating table. No several people, no. A local gang leader is connection rating 4.
And his loyalty like at 1 or 2?
Let's just start at 1.
Loyalty 1 and connection.
They're doing the thing
4.
where they're nice to you at the start, and then they want more.
Connection 2, you said?
Connection rating 4.
Oh, 4, okay.
Because this is, you're in good with, you helped out the gang leader and the whole gang,
Oh,
not just
yeah,
some random gang member.
that was
So-
for Handsome Jack. How about Zero Cool? What's his connection rating?
Oh, Zero Cool is he doesn't have a rating.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
Okay.
And I don't remember what the gang leader's name is right now. It's just a handsome gang leader. Handsome Track is just a random ganger. He's probably rating 2.
Do I
And
get any of these guys as contacts?
loyalty rating 2. You get the gang leader. No, you don't. You don't get anybody.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Money's good enough.
They'll give you money if they want you to do something. They don't want to mess with the ghost cartels. Ghost cartels are bad news.
Yeah, I can't blame them for that. They are bad news.
All right, I think that's a good place to end this session. Maybe, hopefully, next week we'll have the rest of our players with us, and they'll watch this video, and you guys can explain the rest, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, that sounds good. I definitely would feel better taking on that bigger mission with at least 3 people.
You guys are just small. I mean, even if I let you use the gang's decker, I mean, he's not the kind of decker you need. You need an actual decent decker.
I mean, if this thing is going to be trying to hack all of our stuff,
Right. In real time. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a badass military grade decker.
I haven't really mentioned this to John yet, but something nasty that we could do is see if we can try to talk to the drone. Talk to the AI and tell it that we want to help it break free of the the guys who've enslaved it. Not that we actually would, since we're just giving it to this other group, but hey, it's just a freaking computer program, right? Who cares about its feelings? That's assuming that it's anything that would actually be capable of thinking like that, and not just
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what our Decker / Technomancer thinks of that.
Yeah, I'm fine with everything. Like, I had fun, and I think we'll come up with more plans once we have more people here at the table with us. So.
Right.
Yeah, I had fun.
I'm glad everyone had fun. Let's look up to Karma. Yeah, you want to do Karma or you want to go to sleep?
I'm fine with Karma. I love Karma.
Karma, yeah.
Okay, let's look up how am I supposed to give people Karma?
There's a
the
table
Karma rules.
into the Game Master table.
Yes, it's the reward table.
Yeah, it's page 376, I think. Yeah.
Really?
376.
I must have searched right past it. Okay. So.
And you said there was a typo, or did you say a table?
Table.
Oh, okay.
Karma rewards. Character survived. Absolutely. Group completed all objectives. You completed all the objectives in your side quest, so you get 2 for that. And you completed some objectives with the main quest.
I think that would be an either or.
Oh, you get both. I say both. So you get 5, plus the overall adventure challenge, highest dice pool opposed. Was probably the Johnson. So you get 1 for that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Cold-hearted bastard run? Not really. Good feelings run?
Not really either.
Not really. Just a standard run. So you guys get 6